spending many happy hours studying in the library. And I know that doesn't sound particularly novel or inspiring, but NUS was the time in my life when I really buckled down to study very hard because I wanted to master what I was learning, and had the good fortune of a very conducive environment in NUS. So both in terms of friends, and we used to study together in the library, and we kept a certain discipline, and that was great. And of course the professors and lecturers. It was all a new experience for me, coming from a very traditional pre-university setting, classrooms. Here you have tutorials, and the learning at tutorials was just tremendous, because you get to converse with the lecturers one-on-one, or just a small group, 2 or 3 persons. And I actually made it a point to read what they dished out, and it was deeply enriching. Well, like most people, including my children, right up to about pre-U 1, pre-U 2, I had no inkling what I wanted to do. Somehow around pre-U 2 it clicks from the subjects you take and the conversations you have. So somewhere early in pre-U 1, pre-U 2, I think, economics was one of my subjects, and I felt that was where I would find deeper satisfaction. In a way, it helps you understand the world around you. Of course, physics does that too, but I wasn't terribly good at it. And I was more interested in understanding the human condition, and arts and social sciences and humanities offers that perspective, not the physical sciences. I was a science student all the way till then, maths and science. And I read Milton Friedman's Free to Choose. I read a few classics by the legendary economists, and it was really stimulating. And so I thought, this is what I wanted. So I chose the subject because I liked it, rather than with any particular profession or career in mind. Well, right from the start, I was quite clear in my head that I wanted to be in public service, because it's the most obvious and easiest way to contribute to the welfare of the people around you, right? In any way possible. Not that you can't do it in the private sector, you can, but in public sector it's so much easier. It is the raison d'etre of your work. So that was there from the start. So there was no question about joining the MAS. It was just choosing which organization and which department to start with. And that, I think, has been a prime mover for many of our people in the public sector and in MAS. The work itself is stimulating, and there's a deep sense of professionalism in MAS, because each of us are quite as I said earlier on, quite deep and expert in our areas, and they take pride in their work. And at the same time, they also see their work as benefiting the public cause. So that's a very powerful motivation to put in that extra bit. And that's something I've also felt, and that feeling has grown over the years, and it gives a lot of meaning to your work, especially when the work is draining you and things don't go the way you think they would, or stress gets to you. I think that larger picture, that larger compass that's guiding you, helps you a lot, giving you stability, sanity, and still a lot of optimism.